What is up, everybody? Getting XL here. We're coming to you live as usual. Forced Conversation Podcast. So we're going to go ahead and get some stuff. We're going to talk about some goodies today. Now, do we have one issue? We got one issue. So UpDog may not be able to make it. So he talked to me earlier. So got some stuff that might just not be working out. That's fine, right? We got to let people take care of the more important things. So you might just have me. We might just be talking about the stuff that we're going to talk about. So we're definitely going to talk about the state of the game. We definitely want to hear from you if you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns. And I'll keep my eye open on the green room to see if there's any movement, to see if our brother UpDog can make it to the show. But if he can't, it's okay, right? Real life is real and you got to live it. And that's really the main point. That's really the main point. Sometimes we forget that with Marvel Strike Force. It ain't real life. Real life is real and you got to live it. We got King Cygnus in the house. King Cygnus, what's up, bro? What is up, my guy? Thank you 100% for coming through, coming by. Outstanding. So, what we might do instead, like I said, if UpDog pops in, we'll just drop right back to what we're going to talk about. What we're going to do instead is we asked AI, we asked ChatGPT to come up with 15 questions. 15 questions we could talk about today. So we'll see how far that takes us. We'll see if that's enough info to get us through. But we definitely would like to hear from y'all. If you got any type of questions, comments, anything to add to the situation, we definitely want to hear it. King Cygnus, I'm glad you could make it too, my guy. I'm glad you could make it too. What is the weather like where you're at? We're getting some nice weather out here. Finally, we're getting some nice weather out here. What is the weather like where you are at? That's not the one I want, but that's what I got. So, first question, straight from ChatGPT. From your perspective, what is the biggest shift in Marvel Strike Force this year so far? Well, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question, right? Man. What's King Cygnus say? He says chilly out there. It just got back from a week in Atlanta. It was warmer down south. Yes, my man. I've never been. I'd like to check it out. I like being warm. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest cat on the planet. I do like being warm. But I would like to check it out. Biggest shift in Marvel Strike Force this year, obviously, dominating all the headlines is going to be Overpower. Overpower, hands down, has created the biggest shift, absolutely hands down, in Marvel Strike Force this year. I know that the Age of Annihilus, it was a retuning, a reskinning. They're really making things different in the game, but definitely Overpower has made the headlines, and that's the biggest shift so far in the game. But now it's been out for a couple of weeks. Definitely like to know what you think about it. Maybe it's not as bad as we thought. It's different. It's an adjustment. It's an adjustment to how we play the game. Oltenek, what is up, my guy? What is up? It's definitely a different way that we had to play the game, right? The game's been out for quite some time, so it's an adjustment. We have to learn how to play the game a little bit differently. That's going to take a little bit of time, but it's real life, man. In real life, people don't like to change. People don't like change. Adaptation is hard, but that's how you win, right? That's how you win. So anybody who's taking that time to go deep a little bit, figure out the system, how to make it work best for them, is going to succeed. And that's just a good life. That's just good life lesson. So anytime you have that opportunity, change is tough. But if you can adjust and adapt, you're the one who's going to come out on top. King Cygnus, I made it to Masters in Crucible. Outstanding, my guy. Made it to Masters. Then I got overpowered and fell back to Diamond 3. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, my man. Nope. I get it. But hey, man, keep researching. Keep digging deep. Maybe you can find a way. Question number 2. What are players getting right and wrong about the current state of the game? Wow. All right. Another loaded question, ChatGPT. It's not going to make me work for it. No softballs. What are players getting right and getting wrong about the current state of the game? Um, I think what players are getting right is the feedback is good. People are saying how they feel. They're asking for adjustments, right? Everybody's not just screaming, hollering, complaining. They're asking for adjustments, what would be fair and not fair. And I think that's good. And I know again, we're still talking about overpower, I guess. The overpower system, a lot of people don't like it. I don't think anybody likes it. It's not there to like, it's just there to kind of change the game. And it's right to again air your grievances, to give constructive feedback. Again, I'm always going to advocate getting involved with the player voice. If you could come up with any type of solutions, those things are good. I think what people are getting wrong is right. It gets singular sometimes. It's like, well, they're not listening to me. They're not listening to me, and that's true, right? I have complaints, right? I'm an envoy. I'm privileged to have that, and sometimes I offer my thoughts, and they don't listen. They don't listen to that. But we gotta keep in mind sometimes it's hard that it doesn't matter necessarily, right? You can't tune the game for me, right? You can't tune the game for Gideon. I'm one person. The stuff I like and the way I like it is obviously not the same as many other people. So the adjustments aren't gonna be in one person's favor. They have to do it for the community. And in the sense of overpower, it wasn't to help the free to play community. So they were listening. But 98%, if the stats are to believe 98% of the community is free to play, that means there's 2% that are spending. So that means in this case, they listened to the 2%, which it's a game stability issue. It's a game stability issue. It's not fun. It's not what people want to hear, but it's a game stability issue, something that needed to be fixed. Maybe that wasn't the right way to do it, but they did something. King Sidness, he says he's just proud that he made it there. I'm proud of you, bro, because I'm not a good Crucible player. I'm proud of you. I feel like I hit a goal I was striving for, and now I can take it a little bit easier and just enjoy the game without as much competitiveness. There's times for that, man. I get it. It's just a game. There's seasons for that, right? There's seasons to push if that's what you want to do. If the weather's getting better, right? I'm just being honest. The weather's getting better. I'm trying to be outside a little bit more, man. You know, I live up in the Midwest. When winter comes, it comes. Winter is a thing up here. But when it's gone, you got to get outside while you can, man. So sometimes, right, there's seasons to push and seasons to play. I get it. And then we got Altanak. He's saying he's have a hard time enjoying the game, and I get that, brother. I appreciate all the comments that you gave on the last broadcast. I do. I know there's a lot of frustration there, but I get that. I do. I understand that. And it's just a game, bro. So if you got to go do something else, or if you want to turn your time down, right? You just want to go a little more casual or go do something else, that's fine too. That's okay, right? It's just a game. I love Marvel Strike Force, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's not food. It's not clothing. It's not shelter. You don't need it to live. So feel free, man. Life is short. I'm here to tell you, man, life is short. You know, it lasts. This past month, I had 2 funerals. Went to 2 funerals this past month, and the guy I know, his wife passed away young. She's in her 20s. Life is short, man, right? It's just Marvel Strike Force. So if there's something else you want to do to help you enjoy life, man, that's 100% okay, man. Do that because it's just Marvel Strike Force. It's just a game. Mister. All right. So are you Steven or are you Stefan? Are you Steven or are you Stefan? For those who don't know, UpDog's having some technical difficulties. He might not be able to get on. So we'll just wait to see. If he pops up, we'll put him on. If not, we're just going to keep going with the Chat GPT interview. It's interviewing me today. Feedback is good. Explaining what you like in addition to what you don't is even better. That's good. That's really good. Mr. Stevens, well spoken. Pronounced like Steven. Thank you, my guy. All right. Pronounced like Steven. Good. Because the only reason why I even ask is because of Steph Curry, right? Like every other person I know is Steven. And then we got Steph Curry. So now I got to ask everybody. Right? He says pronounced like Steven. Oh, man, it's good. That's good. King Signa says it is time to touch grass again, and I agree, my guy. If the sun's shining, we got to go get it. Winter's bad. Winter can be rough. So if we can get out and get some of that grass, bro, go get it, man. Go get it. Get the sunshine, fresh air. Oh, it's important. It's important to what we are as people. So we got all saying that. Again, he says, nothing feels good with overpower. And I agree with that. I agree with that. I lose using counters that should work. I see movement. I see movement in the green room. I see movement in the green room. Let's see here. You good, my guy? Thumbs up. I see a thumbs up. Let's see if we can. Hey!
Yo, what up? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
You can hear me. Perfect.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome.
How's the family doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just been pretty crazy busy lately. So.
No, I understand that, man. You said you always had some increase in responsibilities at work and whatnot. So,
yes, sir.
Family, work, that can do it to you.
Yep.
So glad you're here. So if you Chat GPT was interviewing me.
Hey, that's the way to go.
And we were just gonna go with it. Come what may. There was no softball questions. They all seemed, they didn't say the word overpower, but it was like, what was the biggest shift in Marvel Strike Force so far?
Yeah. That's funny.
Man. So if you cats don't know who this is, I mean, if you're watching me, you're probably watching him. But
maybe not.
Got UpDog here. So we know that he's on YouTube. He got a YouTube channel. You can check him out on Twitch.
Yeah.
Is there any other places that we can find you?
I mean, you see me around Facebook, on the Facebook Marvel Strike Force page every once in a while, posting my videos or graphics or whatever, but I go by my real name there. So doxing myself over there.
One day that might come back to get you. When you make it, when you're a super duper star.
We'll
just
see.
Don't forget about us. Oh no. Uh-oh. Mr. Steven says he never heard of you.
Yeah, he was in my alliance for quite a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Mr. Steven always seems to have like very insightful comments.
Oh yeah, he's
like
awesome.
When he writes things, I'm very envious. He seems to be able to convey himself in the written word very well.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a couple. How much time you got?
Oh, I know. What, 30 minutes, okay? Or
beautiful.
Cool.
You can just say it's time to stop.
Okay.
We'll say 30-ish minutes.
Okay.
As always, I don't know if you were with us before. So we let the audience ask questions. You don't have to respond to anything. If you see something in the comments that you would like to respond to, call it out. We'll put it up on the screen.
Okay.
Boom. So generally speaking, we were going to broadly talk about the state of the game.
Yeah.
Just in general. So I'll allow you to kick it off.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Well, won't pull any punches here. So
okay.
The last month, well, probably 5 weeks. I was the leader of my alliance for 4 years. And the last 5 weeks, we had to replace 17 people, I think it was 17, 18 people, something like that. And 15 or 16 of those were people who quit, just straight up quit the game. a couple of them, which I expect that to happen. The other couple were people who were just looking for a difference in alliance, like either higher, more competitive, or less competitive, something like that. But that I expect, that I'm fine with. But 15 or 16 people over 5 weeks, that got to be a lot for me to, as a leader, to try and spend the time to replace those people or define replacements. And just the fact that it was sad that everybody was just quitting left and right, it felt like. So that, to me, we've been through ups and downs in the game, but this feels, at least in my my situation, it felt really bad. Like, this is not good at all. So I had so much time sunk into finding people over these last 5 weeks, and I had this work thing come up that's a lot more responsibility for me, like you mentioned. So I ended up stepping down as leader of my alliance, and unfortunately, a lot of people, they decided to retire after I stepped down. So the alliance that had been around for 5-6 years, it was a early game alliance. Like, it was started pretty close to the beginning. So that alliance it's pretty much dead now, unfortunately. So it's pretty sad. The decisions that Scopely has made over not just the last 5 weeks, but probably since 2025 kicked off, I feel that has led to a lot of people, just a lot of veteran players especially, leave the game, unfortunately. So
no, I had an alliance explode, but that's not the same thing, right? Like, it was kind of infighting in its self-destructive, but that's not the same.
Okay.
The same thing. I mean, 16, 17 people. Like, so most of those cats, they've been around you guys been playing together for a while, huh?
Oh yeah. Like, one of my captains, he was actually the longest standing member left in the alliance, longest tenured member, and he had even been there longer than I had. And so he decided to just call it quits too after I stepped down, because he's like, this game is just getting too grindy, and just not keeping his interest, not holding his interest.
Again, man, I'm sorry, because I know that's not the way you want stuff to go at all. So we got some comments. I don't know if any that's echoing what you're saying. We got Altanak. He's asking for you to tell us why overpower is bad. Is overpower the reason?
Some of the people that quit, mentioned overpowered. Not as many as you probably would think, like, based on a lot of the echo chamber of overpowered is crap or whatever. But that was part of some of the reasons that people had quit. Yep.
You got me. I don't want to keep stabbing you.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Curious, like,
it's a lot better situation for. It really sucks that I had to do that, and that the alliance folded, basically. But I found another alliance, and I always told it's with X Academy, and X Academy and our alliance had always worked together for 4 or 5 years. And I always told them, if anything happens, they'll be the first ones that I reach out to if I ever need an alliance. And so that's what I did, and found a great fit. And Ambassador Al is with us. He joined awesome. The same time I did, and it sounds like OG Diamond Dave on one of his alt accounts is going to join us as well. So I think it'll be fun. But and so far it's been great for me, like, just not having to worry and just do my thing and have fun with the game. So
alliance leadership can be a lot of work, brother. It can be a lot of work. I know there have been some people have been asking for, like, management tools and things like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything like come to mind that you think would have benefited you. Like,
Well, I mean, I did lean on some of the recruitment stuff that like on the website, like you can click open, looking for people or whatever, and we did find a couple of people that way over the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it was that we were having everybody leave. And then even before that, here and there, I would find some people that way since it got added. But yeah, I wish I know in the past they had talked about like having the war stats live on the website, even like previous wars, you could go back and see everybody's war stats. I know that was in the works at one point. I thought they also said something about raid history too. Like you could go back and see people's raid history, or maybe how many nodes they did, or what, or maybe their damage or something. But yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, it'd still be nice to have those for leaders out there. And I was proud to be a leader and an envoy because you don't see that very often, and so it kind of was sad that happened as well, because I felt like I was trying to help represent not only the community but the leaders as well.
no, it's huge, man. It's huge because you're absolutely right. There's not a lot. That's a special lens.
Yeah.
That I think needs to be understood a little bit.
Yep.
Like I'm a leader in my new player alliance, but that's a completely different ball game, right? Everybody's the complexity isn't there yet. It's just
yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of questions and stuff and help that you can give people with all of your experience that you have.
Man, it's working out. We got a great captain, the Raging Cajun, free to play Raging Cajun. He's got a paid account, a free account, so he usually gets to the stuff way before I do. I try, man, but it's like he's sitting there.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
People ask questions, he gets them. But I mean, that's part of it too. Like leadership, just in life. Like not even talking about Marvel Strike Force, just in life. Like good leaders usually have people around them,
yeah,
that are helping to keep things moving forward. It's never usually one person, and if you don't have that support system,
right,
it can go bad quick.
Yep, definitely.
So, were there anything else you want to say on the general topic?
State of the game. So, I'm cautiously optimistic about how they're doing things with the command center. I like that they're trying new things and stuff like that. So it's yet to be seen. Obviously we're 20. What is it? What's that term, or how's that saying go?
Cautiously optimistic?
Well, but oh, it's like after something happens, your vision's always 2020.
Oh, hindsight.
There you go. So yeah, hindsight's always 2020. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm glad they're trying new stuff, and we'll have to see how it goes. I do like the fact that we can get the legendary by just doing normal stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder how this is gonna go. Like, I agree with you. So the command center, I'm not sure. I'm not like mad at it.
Right.
But I don't know. It's there, and there's stuff in there to do.
Yep.
And I don't know.
I will give them credit though. I don't know a lot of people that pay attention to the story, but I do like to pay attention to like the story going on in the game. And that story starting with it was the let me see, I'll have to look it up, see what it's called. The one with Professor X, the Age of Annihilus, like the very first chapter or whatever, that campaign or whatever. That story was, I think it's going to get good if you end up paying attention to it. Yeah. So I do like that they're still doing good work with the storyline.
Oh, we're in the same boat, man. I enjoy King Cygnus said he got 90 out of 180.
Nice.
Bro.
I think I'm at 80 out of 180.
Bro. I've been working, man. I'm at 40. I've been at work, my man. I got 40. We'll see what I get tonight. I'm in trouble. I didn't even know that was possible. 90. No, but the story's been good. Like I said, I do read them. I do read them when the stuff comes out. I try not to skip. I try to read it all because I enjoy that type of stuff. And
yeah.
I'll agree with you. It looks good.
Yep.
So King Cygnus says, finish today's dailies. Should be able to get 90.
Nice.
If I did everything.
If you did everything before that, though, too.
Right.
Sounds like you may not have.
Which is unlikely. Let me see what I got waiting. Yeah, just another 10 waiting. So.
Nice.
We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. I had a thought about that. And it went away because we were having too much fun.
But yeah, the awakened abilities, that's a good call. Yeah, we're not sure on that.
Probably charge for him, huh?
That's part of the wait and see thing, Steven.
So we got the red stars, but that's going to be in some type of trial-like event.
Yep.
Which I don't see them charging for that.
Right.
Maybe the character. I can't remember. I don't remember what his kid is. Does he have awakened abilities?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yep.
So that'll probably happen. Any other things you like about the game right now?
I mean, I don't understand why we have a quick rumble blitz, but we don't have, because it used to be like two parts, right? They're like there used to be the rewards in the blitz screen, and then there was like a mini event tied to it. There's no more mini events tied to it, so it's just, I don't know. I guess my point is, I guess we don't have to grind blitz anymore. I guess I like that part, that fact.
Oh, I don't even know, man. I think I might even miss the blitz round, like you were saying, because it wasn't married up with anything. It was, I didn't think to do it.
Yeah.
But that's fine. So we got Alt saying that he wants to talk about the GOAT of the MSF patch. You wish you could go back to. Give me 2 seconds. My dog is trying to get in. Okay. I gotta let him in.
What's that patch you wish you could go back to?
We got Chewy in the building. He can't open a door. His sister can. He doesn't understand. If the door is open, if it's not big enough for his body, he can just push it. But that's what it is.
The patch I wish we could go back to.
That's a good question.
I'd say the patch where we got Spider Weaver. I think she was like one of the last like event campaign characters. And if you don't know what an event campaign character is, you probably weren't playing like 3 years ago or whatever. But basically it was kind of like our showcases we have now, but you could get character shards, and they had one for every patch. So like one character would go into this campaign, you could farm the orbs for it, and the orbs would have that brand new character shards in it, and you could core for the energy. And that was a great way to get a character free to play, especially if you saved up all your cores. You could get like a 5 yellow star character by the end of that. It was like 2 weeks usually is how long they ran those. But if you cored energy every day, got those they got those orbs with the character shards in them, that I really miss those. I really wish they still did those. So yeah, probably way back then is where I would go.
Bring it up, man. Bring it up. Everything old can be new again.
Yep, true. Yep.
Oh man. Steven said he likes the Eternals patch, the fastest
Oh,
arena
yeah.
fights ever.
Yep, that was a good time too.
Man, I don't even remember half.
Like 20-second matches or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was who am I saying? Icarus, man. He was feared, my guy.
He was, yeah.
He was feared. Kind of like our in-game Thanos now. Altanak, you want me to
Now your turn.
my guy?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my brain doesn't even work like that. I don't even know. I'm trying to think. And I don't even know. I think maybe just for nostalgia purposes, when the Age of Apocalypse started, just because I like the character. Like it was going to be dope, 4 Horsemen and all that. And like you're just saying, there was a story attached to it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's just one of my favorite. Go ahead.
And the hype surrounding it, like we didn't know who were going to be the Horsemen. You know, we thought we knew. We thought, I don't know. I think a lot of people thought Magneto was going to be like one of the actual Horsemen, or you know, a lot of people thought they were going to go with how the movie went. You know, with Psylocke and who else? I can't even remember from the movie. There's
Storm.
Magneto, Psylocke. Oh, Storm. Okay, yeah. And then, of course, we got Archangel. People, I think, thought maybe just Angel, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get Angel in the game at some point in the future. You never know. We need a new mutant raid team at some point soon.
We need a new mutant raid team at some point.
So
I thought that we'd see more with the Krakoa stuff going on, but they didn't lean into any of that, which is okay. It's hard to do.
But yeah, the hype just surrounding the Horsemen, like nobody expected Morgan Le Fay. I don't think many people expected Red Hulk either. So
no, those were good picks.
Yeah,
those were good picks. Maybe, I don't know. Seems like they're trying to do something like that again, but I don't know how many. Annihilus is a lesser known, in my opinion. I mean, I like him because I like Marvel stuff, but he's a lesser known villain, so I don't. Even if you're a fan of the guy, if you want to pick 4, I don't know if you can pick 4 to represent Annihilus.
Yep.
King Cygnus says his first meta team was Pegasus. Well, look at that.
Okay. There you go. Pegasus was fun.
I agree. Kestrel, interesting mechanics, which made the game interesting.
Now we'll get Zombie Kestrel this October. That'll be fun. I hope they do something with her pings. Like if somebody attacks somebody with bleed, she'll ping them or whatever.
A little different way to see it.
Yep.
A little different way to see it.
On that, all right. I mean, also with Zombie Kestrel, what origin is she going to be? Because all of the Undying is at least bio, but Scarlet Witch is bio mystic, I believe. But Kestrel, the normal Kestrel, is skill and tech. So is she going to be skill, tech, and bio? Is she going to be 3?
That would be interesting. She would be usable everywhere, which the original Kestrel was, right? I mean,
yep.
They wanted her to be used. Well, that's good. What's Altanak says? Says, am I the only one who's nostalgic for the October 2023 Pegasus patch with Iron Man Infinity having a callback to Infinity Thor and Kestrel having Nick Fury synergy for theory crafting into Zombie Juggernaut and the Undying?
Yeah. Yeah, I still use sometimes Iron Man with like Nowhere. So I'll drop Star-Lord, even though Star-Lord's my favorite Marvel character. I drop Star-Lord, and then that gives Thor more damage for the team. So Nowhere's still probably a B tier team in war. They can still take out quite a bit.
They're still usable for sure.
Yep.
For sure. They're still taking votes for Dark Phoenix, right?
Yep.
I would be down with a Dark Phoenix Star-Lord.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I'd be down with that. I was going to vote for Black Panther, but I'd be down for Dark Phoenix Star-Lord too.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope. Pretty dope. I'm not sure. What are we saying here, Altine? We got 3-piece team for theory crafting. Is that the continuation of your last comment? Into Green Goblin Classic 12-piece reworks in this for 6.
I think he's talking about that patch where we got the huge Sinister 6 rework. Yeah, that was a great time too. I really wish they would have done that with Thunderbolts. Like done reworks for Bucky in the game and Yelena, Red Guardian. Didn't need to be much. Just bump their stats or something. Maybe put a tag on them and put the Thunderbolts tag on them and let them run. That would have been
2
awesome.
tiers? 2 tiers of Thunderbolts?
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been okay.
Yeah.
So King Cygnus, it's not an official vote, but when they put the character out, they said they were taking, what's her name? Community manager. She said they were taking ideas for the other members because it's going to be just like Undying. They're going to come out over the next how many years? So
yeah. And I do like how they're doing, or how they did and continuing to do the Undying team and now the Phoenix Force team. I think that's a cool idea of, making a team relevant for 5 years, 6 years, whatever it is going to be.
Yes, my brother, taking suggestions. I'm sorry. There's not an official vote somewhere.
Everybody wants that free stuff from the vote.
Ooh, yeah, new
where's my stuff? Give me the goods.
I need some power cores. Oh man. So we probably hit on some of it already. But are there any other dislikes, things that just in general you might wish they would go away from?
Personally, I haven't had a problem with overpowered. It's just part of a game like this where you have people who spend, they get an advantage. People who don't just have to do with what you can with your resource management, things like that. So that part OP isn't as big of a deal for me. Other things that I dislike.
I think just like go for it.
I was just gonna say, I think just the lack of like challenging content, I guess, or because a lot of the times you're just hitting either auto or sim. War, at least me anyway, I don't feel comfortable autoing the text no matter what it is, even if it's a 5 million punch down on a Heroes for Hire. I don't do that, but like raids and just simming to get through your blitz milestones. Arena I do play if I drop. Like that's the thing for me anyways. Like I hardly ever drop an arena, so I don't ever have to play it. I just when they change the rewards for top 10 gets the best, the highest rewards, then as long as I stay in top 10, then I just, I'm good. But I'm a pretty positive person, so I don't really have any like, oh my gosh, I hate how this is. It's just, I think, we just need something else, which that roguelike mode that they keep talking about, maybe that's something that'll get people back into the game or keep people playing.
I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it. And I guess the thing that bothers me, it's not the game. And this is going to sound horrible, but like it's just the world we live in, right? Things get whipped up so fast. The negativity comes in so fast. The internet just grabs stuff and goes. And again, I know this is hard sometimes for people to grasp, but like just because of my line of work, like I see it in ways that people don't understand. Like people believe, right? It's the internet. People trust and they believe what people say. So if somebody says that this is happening, even though they have no evidence or they haven't given any explanation, then people believe that and that becomes reality.
Yeah.
And they get stuck in that. And that can lead to some very horrendous outcomes. And sometimes, so like I think we talked about it before, but like a big tipping point for me, well, it was like somebody mentioned Pegasus earlier. So I remember we were doing the incursion raids, and Pegasus, they couldn't clear or I can't remember if that was the team. Whoever it was, the tech team at that time couldn't clear the top end.
Yeah.
So people were saying you shouldn't build a tech team. It's like, but this end game guy built it. He has to double tap it, but he's clearing the node. So if we want to get 100%, we got to clear it. And I had people in our new player alliance said, well, we're wasting resources. So-and-so said you can build this team. And I'm like, dude, that's not a raid team. That's not sustainable. You can't punch through 3 nodes. I mean, you can beat a node with that team, but then you're going to have to refresh. And this is every day. Like, and they just like, you know what I mean? Like people just refused to invest in a team. And then we were just stuck. We couldn't do the raid. But so it's okay to be critical. It's okay to ask questions. 100%. But that trigger seems to just hit. And it gets hard sometimes to get through that.
I agree.
We got Mr. Steven. Shadow King trial. Then Overpowered happened.
Yeah, the first run of the Shadow King trial, I agree, was amazing. Like, it was a puzzle you had to figure out, and if you did figure it out, then you got a great rank on the leaderboard or whatever. Yeah, I thought they were in a great trajectory at that point, but a lot of the decisions they made kind of undid all the good stuff. At least I feel anyway, kind of undid all the good stuff they had going for them, which started with when the player voice, first formed, and they pushed for all these great changes. All this great stuff happened up until that point that Steven mentioned, and then made some different business decisions, and here we are.
Agreed. And the game is 7 years old, and sometimes people just get tired, and that's okay too. Like it's just a video game, and if people want to go do something else, that's fine. It's life. Real life is real, like we always say. Real life is real, man. Your time is limited, so do the stuff that you enjoy doing. Anything that you're looking forward to, anything you're excited about.
Yeah, that roguelike, I think. Really excited to see what that's all about. I hope they do I know they are going to do something. Like they've said they're going to do more stuff with Battle World. But if we're just going to kind of limp along until September, how it's been in Battle World, I think they need to do something between now and September to Battle World to make it feel a little bit more like a game mode, because right now it feels like a once a month chore type of thing. And I don't know why, but the Null boss fight just doesn't feel exciting anymore. I don't know about you. What do you think on Battle World?
Over time, it's probably not. What I'm trying to say. I agree with you with Null to a degree. I think you play other games, you know how it goes. Like a lot of games, there's just multiple, maybe we could even say infinite milestones, and they're just from your maximum score. So I know there's 2 camps on that kind of thing. Why can't we kill Null? Well, in a lot of games, you can't actually kill the world boss. He's there for like 2 minutes, and your goal is to survive and score as high as you possibly can. And then the next time he comes around, hopefully your characters have improved and you can beat that score, and you always get something. Like I said, there's this seemingly a never-ending amount of milestones. And it gives people bragging rights, right? They get to show their
Yeah.
score and what they did. So I think that would be cool. The other days do lose their appeal. So maybe Battle World can be 2 phases. Like let people who want to be more hardcore, so to speak, they go through the days leading up to the boss. But if you don't want to, you can skip that.
Yeah.
Without penalty.
Right.
And just go for the boss if that's all you're interested in. Get the shards for the boss.
Right. I will give them credit though. I do like how that they reduced the amount of points, or maybe it's only like one person has to clear it to go to the next day. I do like that they did that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was the leader, like removing the leaderboard portion of it for me anyway, that might have made it less enticing to do the null boss, because the last couple of times just like, oh, no leaderboard, well, I'll just get my 3 hits in and on null, throw it on auto, and that chore's done. So
I think that stuff is important. Like I'm not going to show up on leaderboards, but like most game, like I think that stuff's important. I really do.
Yeah.
Like you want that dial to roll, you want to see those numbers pop, and you want that to mean something. I think that's. I play I haven't played as much, but DC Dark Legion. So they have a boss. I would say they have a boss every day now. When they started, they had a boss every day, but it repeated because they didn't have that many characters.
Okay.
There's a leaderboard for every single one. It's an insane amount, and you can tell. I mean, the spending gap in a game like that is huge. You're not catching up to anybody. In that game. I mean, there's guys with like 10 times my score. Like, there's no way to catch up to that. But but you see these guys, these top 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 guys. Every time that boss comes around, they're trying to outdo each other.
Nice.
So what do we got? Mr. Stevens said monthly scourges to fill the gap until Battle World.
That's true. I haven't even tried the new Scourge right now. You don't think you have to have Professor X for that one, right? The Psychic Cataclysm, I think it's called.
I think you just have to be strong. I don't think I'm strong enough.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet. I haven't had time, but that's going to be on my to-do list this weekend.
Do you have any gear tier 20 persons?
Yeah, I'm close on my team of 5 for City. I got a little too excited when I got the leaderboard gear 20 gear. So I upgraded Odin and Thanos Endgame early, and I thought it might be like the Apoc Saga where you could just go however order you wanted to, and turned out it it wasn't that way. So now that kind of set me back on City. So still waiting on those pieces, but I've got global villains. I can just hit a button and they're ready. And global heroes, I think I'll probably need a little more skill gear because Liberty is really good there. It's really hard without them, I guess I should say. So
well, I'm still working on my City guys. I don't know. I don't think I got anybody at the gear 20 just yet. I'm just a free to play guy trying to get some Crimson gear pieces. Good night. But I didn't want to keep it too long, man. I know you probably need to get back to real life. I
appreciate it. Yep.
No problem, man. Thanks for making the time to come by, and thanks for everybody else who's coming through. Appreciate the comments as always. And we're going to try to get back on some type of regular schedule with the podcast with UpDog. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for making the time. Hug that family, brother, and take care of yourself.
All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.
Peace.